And welcome back to Terrafirmapunk. We're going to start out today exactly where we left off yesterday. It's going to be a fairly short episode, but I figured let's do a little bit of exploration, basically. And we left off, I was just looking at my map. This is my home, and I'm going this way, so I haven't been up here before. And what I'm really looking for is ore, but especially copper, I suppose. I think I have enough copper back home to do what I need to do, but it's just always good to find new sources of it. And in addition to copper, I suppose, um, I mean, iron's always good, but we have tons of that back home. It's turning dark. Is this still aspen? Yeah. There's a similar looking birch tree in this game, and so you gotta watch out for those. We got mobs coming in already, even though it's just barely sunset. Um, this lake will be pivotal for defense here. Now, we might want to move at some point. We're in the Dolomite biome still, but at some point it might make sense for us to move. I'll go ahead and grab a torch so you guys can see a little bit better. But so far, I've chosen not to do that. And it might make more sense to do that once we get a little bit more established in terms of metal, tools, and whatnot. But anyway, there's a creeper. You know, you don't see, like in regular Terraformcraft, I don't think there are any creepers, and then even in this one, they feel kind of rare. I love these little lava pools that set everything on fire, just like in vanilla. And we are getting mobs everywhere now. There's kaolinite. Let's go ahead and mark that. I guess, actually, now that I think about it, the best resource to find would be graphite, to be honest. And in fact, oh shoot, I hate those guys. Those guys can be tough because they have like multiple phases of. Let's grab this string. Oh shoot, ow, 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 lag. Okay, ow, ow. Okay. Run around the corner, mark the platinum. We obviously don't have time to change the color of these markings, so we're just marking and running. But at night, the mob situation is pretty much out of control unless you're constantly fleeing, so that's exactly what we're doing right now. We're just fleeing the mobs, and maybe I'll try to get to the coast over here. Probably a bit safer. Yeah, I mean, just generally being in water is a safer place to be. We do need to turn hardcore mode on. Maybe that should be my goal of this episode, is to get to a place where I can turn hardcore mode on. In terms of like being comfortable with it, moving into that. Because I haven't died in a while, at least I don't remember. I've also been playing another mod pack called it's called TF in Motion, which I assume stands for Terrafirmacraft in Motion, but okay, so we're on this peninsula. There's pumpkins. I should probably get those. But anyway, I'm going to kind of hunker down here for a second. Let me see if I've inadvertently accomplished any quests. That does tend to happen. I do need to get that copper anvil, a copper saw, copper sword, and copper pick. But I still need to get like these specific rock types. So conglomerate, gabbro, which should be doable, andesite, I thought I was going to say basalt, andesite, and marble. And that is going to take a while. We still need to build 10 cobblestone walls, which actually should be fairly easy. Because isn't it just let me just try something. This will be a good activity to do in the dark here, because it's fairly low movement, which means I won't attract a lot of mobs by moving out of this little peninsula. Okay, so isn't a cobblestone wall just this? No. Okay, so obviously that didn't work. Oh, it's the actual block. Okay, well, that sucks. Let's, it's cobblestone wall, though. So a cobblestone wall is, it's just 6 rocks. It's not even, okay, so if I do this, take those back, go like that, that should give me a lot more than 10. And I can granite, diorite, gabbro, granite. Okay, it has to be gabbro, I guess. That's fine. So can't do anything with those. I guess I can put them up somewhere. Here, I'll just make a stack there. I guess I have to use the gabbro to complete that one, which is silly, but whatever. Okay. Now, while waiting, we're going to go ahead and check some other ones. I guess I just have to get a raw fish, and I'll turn it into a Terrafirmacraft fish. Okay. So that's good to know. And we need to get empty glass bottles. That'll give me 1 soul sand, which will be good for... I think this mod pack has done something with alchemy. Oh wow, we got a hide on that one. This lag is just so bad sometimes. So the best way to handle this sometimes is just sit in the water. I don't need these necromancy body parts. I don't need. I will keep the Twilight Forest thing because there's a chance that that could be useful. Medium hide. Okay. Let me just. What is this called? Meef? Yeah. I think it. Can I. Oh, here we go. Sorry. You can combine 4 of those into a quarter heart. Okay, that's cool. So this is like a 1/16th heart piece, is what that is. And actually, bloodstained block from Railcraft as well. So this kind of, I can only use smooth claystone and that. Oh, here we go. Conglomerate would do it, and chert. Claystone, conglomerate, chert. So one of the sedimentary brown rocks I can make into. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Well, it should be coming on daytime soon. There's some more deer. I could go for that, but I've got enough food, so I don't feel compelled to. These guys are just tricky. Their movement is weird. I need to be really careful now because I've used up all of my surplus. You know, the deer, the one thing I could get from them would be more hides. Although I did just get a medium hide. It's kind of tempting. But I think I'm going to not. Let's save our inventory space for later. Let's just grab these pumpkins. It's starting to become daylight, so I feel a little bit more... Ooh, I was going to say I feel confident, but then we just about got rushed by those, whatever type of trolls those are. So we're going to run and lead them away. And we're going to come back for those pumpkins. We've got some skeletons with spears. And more jute. I'm not going to harvest that. I've got way too much back home. I don't need it at all. Both in terms of actual jute, and jute seeds. Okay. We have a jumping zombie. No loot? Okay. So anyway, going back to claim these pumpkins. And, you know, today what we're going to do, you know, in the game, the game day. Why are we losing audio? Yeah, for some reason, the mixer is showing this not playing audio. There it goes. Maybe it's just if it's too soft or something. It seems to be okay. I just get paranoid about the audio a little bit. Okay. So, let's continue exploring just a little bit. How about we do this? How about I go up around here? These are mountains, by the way. Up around here and try to come all the way back down to there. Looks like I've been through here before. Oh yeah, I remember there's a hedge maze, weirdly. So yeah, we're gonna go right past the river and take another right. With the hope of discovering, you know, graphite or something useful like that. Graphite is hard to find because it only appears in like 2 or 3 biomes. And I have no way of really knowing for sure whether my biome is one of them or not, but I don't. Here, I think I have to destroy this chest to get access to what's in it. And that's actually really important to know, that there is... Ooh, respiration enchantment. I'm not sure how I can use that. Lore book. I'll definitely want to check that out. Not sure though. I might want to check out the other buildings like this back over by my abode. Potato, barley. I think I have both of those. I guess I'll take the javelin for fighting. Okay, let's move on. So again, we're going to go right past this river that I think is going to be up here. Now, I did flee an area that I was investigating earlier with incorrectly labeled. Yeah, it was down here. I could go back there, but I think for the sake of this episode, let's just move on. I'm sure I'll explore those in more detail at some point. But here's some magnetite, which is great. Iron, obviously. There's a structure there. I do like to check these little structures out from time to time, if it's safe. And we're still, by the way, in Dolomite, and I'm very curious. I mean, it looks like that just goes on and on. I don't remember any of this up here. It's been a while. As I mentioned, I've been playing another mod pack too, so I get confused if I've been to there in this one or that one, you know. And there's an oil slick. And another oil slick. Interesting. Well, still got the, this type of tree, these Douglas firs. I guess, in a way, what I really need to do is go down to the Gabbro biome and get a bunch of Gabbro. That would complete 2 quests. So let's try to do that. I also really would consider getting sheep or cows today if I knew that one was close by. I think I should stop home on my way. Oops. On my way down and drop off stuff and get My prospector's pick. And a barrel to wear. There's pigs. Looks like there's an opening. Oh, and I always love mountains because you so often find this phenomenon where you see the ore directly. Medium lignite. Or limonite. Okay. And I was gonna go through the cave there, but I think I'll go over here. Because the cave, I don't think the cave would have led through. I really do need to go home though. And the sad thing is, I know that by the time I get home, I'll have just a little bit of light left, which means I'll be tempted to go back out, but I probably shouldn't. Maybe if it's just to get Gabbro, I could get away with it. Let's see here. Should be... Oh, here we are. Okay. Yeah, so we're just coming down here. But the Gabbro barrier is right here, so it is south. And this is all Dolomite. Actually, there's a change right there. I want to go see what that is. South, okay. Oh, and here's some more exposed lignite. Or limonite. I keep doing that. That's poor. Those poor limonites. These labels start to get a little bit cumbersome after a while because you get so many. Like on my map, there's all those dots, and although it is useful in a way, it's also extremely cumbersome. And what you can do, there's something you can do about that I'll explain in just a minute. Oh, and here's the... Are these new sheep or the ones that I saw before? Galena. Well, let's mark them anyway. And we even got the right color by coincidence. This is more exposed poor. Oh, okay. So... Yeah. So we actually have two sources of sheep now. But anyway, continuing on down toward my house, which is just right over here. There's so many, like, limonites just sitting on the ground everywhere. I should consider just starting to collect that out of habit. And that's platinum. Wow. Right behind my house. I didn't even know it was here. I haven't really explored this in great detail. And I have a limonite there, but I should probably put one down here too. That way if I want to go make a limonite mine, I can check that one out. Okay. But anyway, we're back home for now, so let's pop inside and let's put stuff away. I'm gonna put the pumpkins in here for now, and that goes up here. Mob drop, meat there. Do I have a thing for books? I really don't. Let's use this one. And let's put gems and books in here. So we'll take these gems. We'll just start putting them in there. Ender fragment I'll leave in there. But that way there's a dedicated space for gems as well now. Mob drop string. It's good. Starting to get some of that. I'm going to put the... Well, I kind of want to keep that rope on me. But I'll put the jute fiber... Well, I'm not sure if they belong in there, but I'll put them in there for now. Put that in there. Let's put the fences in here. Okay. Let's grab our prospector's pick and pick. And let's grab a barrel. Is that... No. What I could do, I think, is just empty. Actually, that one's good. Let's take this one. Okay, now we have a backpack. So now what we want to do is get Gabbro, but I also really want to see what this is. And it's down here too. Oh, it's schist. In fact, it's the same as all this, right? Schist Gabbro. It's a question of whether it's the same as that, though. So I want to check that out. In any event, I think going northeast would be good. I don't mind a couple of episodes just, using a couple of days to explore. So let's just go for it and not worry about the consequences. I know that probably light is fleeting and will be dark again soon, because that seems like this game is trying to screw me over constantly with darkness. But what I really want is 32 Gabbros and then head northeast. So we'll do that. That'll be the game plan. Going through this magnetite area. I know we've got the limonite over there. And where is it? Right around here somewhere. Should be. There. Well, nope, that's the building. I mean, maybe it takes a curve around here. Use up those berries, which is good. It sure be nice if I had an apple tree. We might be too far north, because we're at 14,700 something or other. To get that many trees, I'm not sure. This is still dolomite. So we're just gonna, through the night, try to get some Gabbro here. And I apologize again for it getting dark, because I know that's gonna happen. Oh, hold on. I think I see a tetrahedrite. Nope, a galena. Sad. I love this little stream area, though, and I contemplated possibly relocating here. Here we go. Gabbro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's the dolomite border. Okay, that's 6. Okay. And we've got mobs. I hate how those things spawn in twos. 7, 8, 9, 10. Run. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Little lag there. 16, 17. I know you can barely see. 18, 19, 20. Oops, I had to left click with the torch in hand. 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31, and 2. I believe I have 32. I'll just get a few extra just in case. And then we'll be heading back this way towards the northeast. Nice little pond here. I like this pond. Okay, we've got spiders. Spiders run insanely fast in this. Oh, there's a tetrahedrite. So I'm definitely going to mark that. And we're definitely going to have to come back there and explore that if we want more copper. Oh yeah, there's tons of them all over the place. They're so close to home. Who knew? That happens a lot, actually, in Terrafirmacraft. You think you have a... you have to travel long distance for a resource, and then you find another example of it near your home. I think I might have just got splashed with something. But we're going to keep running. Avoid contact with most of these mobs. Yeah, I definitely have particles. Might be weakness or slow or something, because I feel a little bit sluggish. Oh, that was a crazy... That was a loud sound effect. Scared me a little. Once we get over here, we'll be a lot safer. I mean, we could even pan for some material if we really wanted to throughout the night, but I'm not sure I really want to. And we got some whales. I do have my pans on me, though. I guess we might as well. But let's actually start with our fulfilling those quests. So, turn in the Gabbro, and we get... I guess I'll take a grass block. Because that could be useful, right? Gabbro grass block? Okay. Okay, well that's complete. Next one is the wall one, so we'll just have to do that. 1, 2, 3. And we'll get 5 granite and... Oh, I definitely want this egg. If that's what I think it is. Now, I might be able to hatch that. I don't remember. I think it's... It might not be fertilized, though, and that means it's going to be hard... impossible, in fact, to hatch. But we'll just do a little bit of panning. Get ourselves a couple more coppers, you know. Actually, this is really kind of a stupid use of my time. I've got a lot of copper back home, so let's not worry about that. I should just get rid of those frickin' panning bowls. So let's head up the coast and just, we'll stay, if we stay on the coast, I think we'll be fairly safe. And then a javelin skeleton spawns, of course. Little subterfuge and athletic prowess will go a long ways at preventing too much damage there. We've got tons of mobs up here, and dangerous ones at that, so we'll run right through them. We still have enough water to keep running for a little bit here, but not too much longer. There's more pigs. I don't even mark the pigs on the map, I've got so many of them. I do need to go feed my pigs back home, though. Eventually we'll get to a place in this game where we're so settled with our resources that we can head back home and just stay there for quite a while without having to go explore. But I feel like we're in a stage of the game right now where it's still early enough that you can and probably should explore a bit, just so you know what you're working with. Alright, there is a degree of safety on the coastline over there, but let's keep it going. Still in Dolomite. One issue with Terrafirmacraft is these biomes are humongous. I like that in a way, but I also don't like it. It's inconvenient, but it is a hell of a lot more realistic than the biomes of Minecraft, which are tiny. Oh my god. Ambient weather. Okay, I'm gonna turn that way down. There is a giant, 2 giants in fact, that spawned out of this thing. I think it has a spawner in it. And I don't mind if they're stuck. If they're stuck, I'm cool with it. In fact, I think he could probably one-shot me. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh god. Run away. We got blown up by a creeper. This is not cool, creeper. At least the giants didn't come out and kill me. Let's take refuge on this. In fact, this was our destination anyway. Okay, so what is it? Is this going to be schist? Yes, it is. Okay, that's kind of disappointing because I didn't figure the schist would circle all the way up here. But I guess it goes like that. So there's like the schist gabbro line, and then the dolomite gabbro line, probably somewhere around here. So I'm wondering where the next schist dolomite third material line is going to be. Each biome has inevitably an intersection with another biome that will have at least a total of 3 biomes interacting. There's a lot of places where it's 2 biomes interacting, but there are even some places where it's 3. And that's what you want to find. Well, I've healed up a bit, but I still feel very vulnerable. And I have to run past these skeletons. Let's hope they don't kill me. But it is morning soon. They didn't even get a shot off. Lame. Okay, and we're getting up here into a north area that looks even crazier. What's that up there? This thing. I'm very curious about that. Oh, you know what? I need to be periodically hitting the ground with this thing. Okay, here's Tetra. Okay. We've made it to this little build here. Now, it is turning into day, but unfortunately, due to the weather, we're not going to have complete safety. Is he attacking me or not? I think he is, but he's a little sluggish. Okay, he's pinching me. That was unpleasant. Okay. Anyway, let's get this Tetra. Okay, this is what I saw from a distance, and it is big. It has a lot of cobwebs, and I'm very scared of it. And I'm worried about spawners. It's got bookshelves. Empty bookshelves. No apparent ladder to the top floor. And we're being chased by a zombie. There is a lantern that would be arguably useful to grab. But I'm not sure. It's a question of whether it's worth it to try to get up to that second floor or not. Grab these. These are not going to grow for me anyway, but it's good to have the seeds anyway. We could try. It's just we're so far north. I don't see anything up there other than bookshelves and cobwebs. Might be a good source of string. Can I get string out of the cobwebs in this? No, I'd need a sword, it looks like. What about a knife? Oh yeah, that'll work. Oh, hell yeah. And this is string, which I think I can weave into cloth or silk or something. And we're getting attacked. Here he comes. Okay. Oh god. We had mosquitoes as well. We almost died in it. I mean, we put ourselves in a position where we could have easily died. Let's get out of here into more favorable area. Tell you what, here's what I'm thinking in terms of my game. I think we're basically ready to go to hardcore mode, although I might die here, given my health. So I think what I'll do is, upon my next death, is when I'll switch over to hardcore mode. And that'll be a good way to, like, make myself try harder, you know? Because right now, like, if I die, it's just inconvenient. It's not the end of the series, you know what I mean? But if I died, and if I exceed the number of lives, that could be the end of the series, and so... Okay, we got Cassiterites. And I think I definitely want to grab these while I'm here, so let's do that. 1. Alright, don't see any over there, so... kind of circle in this direction. Don't see any that far over, but there's one under this pine tree I know. Oh, we could get the pheasant. We could get the feathers if we were really going for an archery build. Okay, that's 2. Let's try over here. Yeah, I don't really see any, there's only 3 of those things. 4. Alright. Well, where I put the marker is pretty much the center of where they were, so sadly that might be all for cassitterites over here. But that's 4 bronze tools, you know, each cassiterite. Oh, here we go. 5. Each cassiterite is arguably another tool or ingot. I believe you need 7 double ingots of something to upgrade your uh, anvil to the next metal level. And I anticipate us being able to breeze right through to the bronze level easily, and then we'll have to move on to ironworking, which is another step of complication, but it's not bad. Dolomite. Still getting these Douglas firs, but not very many. They're thinning out pretty much. Let me check something. I could totally boat. Well, I can't get down here. If I were down here, I could boat. I could head east and try to get back to the other side of this ocean, boat back to here, which is close to home. That's pretty tempting. But let's focus on the exploration for now. We have plenty of time before it's nightfall. Green beans we've got. Let me just poke my head up north a bit. And we're still getting all sorts of limonites, which is great. But I'm still in this dolomite biome, and I'm really, really kind of jonesing to be in a different biome. Is this a galena? Yeah. Okay. And I am searching for graphite. So often players find graphite in mountain areas. More galena. And trace bauxite. Interesting. Interesting that there's trace bauxite, but there's no ores on the top. Should I take this brass block? Steam tank, I guess. Sure. I don't know where that went. Let's see if I can get up here and get it. I mean, I probably don't need it. But why not? Okay. That should be fine for now. Okay, that'll pop back onto my shoulder and we're good to go. Oops. So we're just gonna head east. Till we get to the ocean. It is getting dark again already, which is crazy. Okay. So we are at the coast over here on this side now, basically. And in theory, that coast will shoot over to where we came from. Oh, there's a gas. That's nice. Don't shoot at me for a second, please. Well, I guess let's keep heading this way. I don't want to stay here for too long with the gas wandering about. Oh, rain stopped. Excuse me. So the rain stopped, and it's still actually light out. I thought it was getting dark. But that was just the storm, I guess. Alright, bismuth. Yeah. It's pretty close to the surface, okay. Well, I'm just gonna head this way. What I'm really looking for is the edge of the dolomite biome. Possibly graphite. I think I've got all the food kind of stuff I want to get. For now, anyway. But, you know, there's a certain argument to be made. This is kind of the last couple of in-game days that will be like this. Oh, jet. How do you... We're getting a little bit more lag as we explore more of the world. Sometimes you have to, like, restart the game to, like, clear up the sort of mental confusion of your system, if you will. But what we're going to be doing here, we're going to be oh, look at that. There's some humongous building over here. Bismuth and magnetite. And giant building. I actually remember playing this game, this mod pack once before, and coming across, I think it's this building. And it was pretty cool. It's like a half destroyed skyscraper kind of thing, yeah. I think it's the same one. Oh, sphalerite. I don't think we have a lot of that back home. Oh, and we're in marble. Sweet. I don't know where we switched over, but we did. Marble. Marble. Okay, so this brings about a whole new thing of opportunities. As you can see, marble uniquely has malachite with limestone, as well as zinc and copper. That's why we found the sphalerite. It also has graphite and lapis. It's the only rock in the game to have lapis, so it's a really good find. It also is a flux stone, so we definitely want to be here for sure. I mean, here, let me, I think what I'm going to do, dolomite, marble. What I'm going to do is mark this boundary, and then what we're going to want to do is spend the night here somewhere and pick up a whole bunch of marble. Now, marble is used in several of the quests, I recall. And I may want to get some of this sphalerite, too. Can I spend the night in this building? Would that be too crazy? I kind of don't mind this building. Just break in the glass there. I'm slightly concerned about there being spawners in the basement. Oops, ow. There's a whole bunch of brass parts. And this appears to be a way out. Did I just see a creeper? No, it's the vine, okay. Well, we're getting attacked, and frankly, it's not good. Hopefully they fight themselves. And the lag. And all the lag. Okay, we got all the lag. All the lag. And we died. Okay. Well. Yeah, that sucks. We're gonna have to go all the way back there, but I think there's probably a way I can get back there fairly easily. The stupid map program won't let me look at it without being exposed to the sky. Maybe if I just built a ladder up... Whatever. I'll figure it out. Okay. So, here's the deal. This is where we need to go. I think I can do that in one day on land, but if I could boat there... I could get pretty close anyway and be there in less than a full day. So let's see about that. Do I have enough wood to make a boat? Maybe. Can I borrow Can I borrow one of these? Or no, here. Borrow this one. Oh, shoot, I have to do that thing again. Okay. Just gonna use these. Yeah, those might be rare. Let's grab an axe. Let's make an axe. And grab, oh wait, we have an axe. Yeah. And just, we're gonna borrow, we need 4 of these. They're not doing anything here anyway. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this to make that, and then we'll use this to make the boat. Okay, perfect. I'm not gonna grab anything else because I don't want to burden myself when I get there. So we're just gonna run for it. In the middle of the night, just running right to the coast, ignoring the mobs, using our patented old school Minecraft sprint jump technique. Missed that, miscalculated. But we're going to be at the ocean here in a second. There's a cave with bauxite in it. Might be fun to explore at some point. I love finding new things in this. This world gen is much more exciting than the vanilla world gen. What I wish there were a little bit more of were variety in terms of islands versus land masses. Because I love islands. I love islands. Maybe if I found a good big island somewhere, I'd consider making a base there. Okay. And actually now this is a fairly safe place to look at the map. And so far there might be an island here. That would be a fun place to build. It's actually, you know, it's in the Dolomite biome, but it's not that far from Marble. Accessible down to the Gabbro with the Garnierite and everything. That would be an okay place. We're actually fairly lucky with the combination of Gabbro and Marble. Those are 2 incredibly good biomes. The only ones that would add to our situation would be like rock salt and maybe like I don't know, limestone or granite, or I mean they're all useful in their own way. Like only one of them I think has silver, maybe 2 of them. A few of them have gold. I mean, it's just one of those weird things that it's just just got to figure it out. But we're gonna go ahead and come over here, and once we reach the area where we're going, we'll see about making a landing that's fairly well inside of or as close to the location as we can get, basically. Okay, let's check it out here. Okay, we're still a ways away, so we're gonna try to keep going. I suppose I should probably try to go around this. There might be interior waterways there, but I just don't want to risk it. Let's see, what is this? Is this marble too? That's schist. Wow. Okay. Didn't expect the schist to keep going this far north. I guess this is east. Oh, okay, good. I didn't lose the boat. Yeah, it's still schist. I actually didn't mean to bring my axe with me, but whatever. Means I can throw this one away. Okay, so that appears to be something. If this is a bay, do I risk going around further? I think I get out here. I think I probably get out here. It's probably pretty close to morning. All right. Well, with our axe, we can actually do some pretty decent damage to mobs if we have to. But I need to way up from the beach here. That is granite, a granite bath. And of course, we don't seem to have a way up. And having not brought food, we're getting quite hungry as well. Okay, let's just see if, can I, yeah, I think I can just do that. Okay. So we're only about 400 meters now, and it's not even day yet. And here's marble schist. So this is the marble schist boundary. So now we know the schist comes along here, the dolomite comes along here, marble. So there's probably a tri-point somewhere in here. I'd love to find it. A little dubious. Oh. I don't mind the gunpowder. A little bit nervous about walking around so much at night. And we are getting the sunrise lighting there, so we'll be done with nighttime soon enough. I guess I can continue collecting these marble rocks. And this guy, are you the guys that drop coal? Sometimes they drop coal for you. Alright, this is schist. So we're looking for the schist. Ooh, there's tetra. Barley. I don't think we actually have that. Marble. More tetra. Tetrahedrite and marble. I didn't realize it could form in marble, but maybe it's from an underneath rock layer. And that is dolomite. That is dolomite. That is dolomite. And we got a little explosion. How lovely. Well, I convinced the skeleton to shoot the zombie. And we got a skeleton, a wither skeleton skull, of all things. Okay, so anyway, now that those mobs are cleared, let's try to find. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna reload because we are getting a ton of lag, and that's just because of all the exploring new land, kind of stacking up in the system. So this should actually massively improve things. Okay, dolomite. That is dolomite, 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 schist, schist. Okay, schist dolomite boundary is right here. Marble schist, schist dolomite, marble, marble, schist, marble, dolomite, marble, schist. Okay, so it's right here. Right where this tree is. Schist. Dolomite. Schist. Marble. Right where this tree is. Okay, so this is the tri-point. Tri-point, marble, schist, dolomite. Isn't that cool that you can figure that out? So, schist, dolomite, marble. Cool, huh? Okay. So now we figured that out. I guess I might as well grab a few of these because I already kind of started. And, yeah, I guess I'll just get a whole bunch of them. Once we get those, though, I need to go back and get my stuff. I need to stop screwing around here. Is this more barley? Yeah. Go ahead and grab those seeds. I think I actually have all the grains now. Oat, barley, rye, wheat, rice, corn. I think that's it. I've got all of them. Okay, so that's that. Oh, more tetrahedrite. Okay. Obviously, the starvation issue that I'm experiencing is something that I needlessly incurred because I put off going to get my stuff in favor of finding the tri-point there. I will start gathering sphalerite as well. More tetrahedrite. That's close enough. These things didn't load in properly. That's dolomite. Tetrahedrite. More tetrahedrites. That's a sick amount of tetrahedrites from the ground. That's like 20. One. Just to be thorough, let's get 22. And that's going to be pretty much it. So with the tetrahedrites in hand, let's head back toward our death area. Actually, I'm going to go to this sphalerite and continue. Oop, more tetrahedrite. I can't help but feel like I'm missing some. There's so much of it, but that's okay. I'm tempted to get some of this corn too. And put another one of these markers over here. This corn is good, like, go food. Plus, I don't think I have as many seeds as I'd like. Alright, let's check back here. See about any more sphalerite. Sphalerite, by the way, is zinc. It's zinc ore, and so you would mix it with bismuth and copper to create bismuth bronze, and you'd also mix it with copper just alone to create brass. And brass, in this mod pack, is very important because brass is the main metal in steampunk lore, basically. So zinc is very, I think, I mean, I'm not so familiar with the mechanics of this mod pack, but I'm just guessing, wild guess, that zinc is going to be quite important. Okay. And I do think I have collected all of the sphalerites in the area, I think. There might be some more up on this hill. Hell, there might be some exposed ore on the hill, for all I know. Here's one. And here. In fact, we're getting so far away, let's put another thing there. Okay, there's one down there. Let's go ahead and start eating this corn. And we'll get this one. Might take a small damage when we fall, yeah. The fall damage is nothing to shake your hand at in this mod because it does a lot of damage and it stacks up really quickly. Like, there's a humongous difference between 1 block too far and 2 blocks too far and 3 blocks. Like, there's much more impact per unit of height above which you're not supposed to fall that you actually fall. Okay, now I'm seeing more metal on the ground over here. I wonder what it's going to be. We've got some more pumpkins, which is always nice. Oh, that's just dolomites. Okay. Getting pretty darn close to where we died. Bismuth. Bismuth is common everywhere, so I don't feel the need to pick it up like I did with the sphalerite. Okay. And we're back to the marble. And have a little drink while we're walking. Might as well. Okay. And we'll move on. And there's a dog. And more marble. And we're basically back to where we were when we died, which is great. So I knew we'd get here, and I knew we'd get here in a day. I just didn't know how much extra time we'd have. And so now we have to get our stuff and figure out a plan for what we're going to do now. And we do have sphalerite in the area too, so I will grab a little bit of that. Whatever. And there's some down there too. I don't want to go down there to get it. There's at least 2 or 3 down there. But let's go back in here and get our stuff before we do anything else. Oh, well, there were some mob drops in the area anyway. Oh, more pumpkins over there. And we got some of our levels back, which is nice. Okay, now I did say that upon death this time I was going to do hardcore mode, so I really should honor that. Get that fired up real quick, but give me just a second to get these sphalerites in my stuff. Once we get our stuff back and, you know, decently organized and ready to go, we'll switch over to hardcore mode. I think you just do HQM hardcore, like / HQM hardcore. I could be wrong. I think it gives you a certain number of lives that you start out with as well. Let's just grab these pumpkins. Okay, and grab these pumpkins here. And then finally, and as the sun begins to set, really, we're finally going to go get our stuff. I'm like super ambitious about picking up every single sphalerite. Got 25 now. 6. We could call this sphalerite tower because it's basically built on a giant field of sphalerite. But we really need to get in there and get our stuff, which is right here. Okay. So we need to sort through this and find a safe place to spend the night. Oh god, oh god. We're already getting mobs. What the hell? Oh my god. Well, I need to defend this. I really can't die either, because if I die, my stuff is gonna go away. This sucks. Oh, a couple of sphalerites. Okay, this seems to be a good place to fight from. Okay, there's some guy with a ball and chain down there. Oh, and he's attacking the zombie, I think. Ow, ow. Okay, I killed him somehow. Okay, and I died. Well, I'll tell you what. We are in really bad shape. I need to get back there, and my stuff might despawn. So, tell you what. We're gonna have to do another boat. This sucks. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do that. And then... hate to use that wood for it, but it's all I got. And we need a weapon. I'll take the sword, I guess. Okay. So what I need to absolutely do is I need to get to the place where the stuff on the ground was. I sure hope I don't lose any incredibly valuable things. This mod pack is hard. You shouldn't wander this far from your respawn point unless you're ready to, you know, just really ready to go. I think it's possible that the world will have deload or unloaded those chunks, and then I won't have to worry about losing that those items. Maybe. Ugh. Stupid 1.7 boats. They were awful. This is the better boats mod, which in theory cleans them up a bit, but it's still pretty horrible. Yeah, I just need to go to there. Head north. Okay. This is stressful. I think there's a significant chance we're going to lose the stuff that was on the ground. That's where the giants popped out on me. I think we can get there. See how far away the chunks are loading in, about 12 or 10. So if we get to land, I mean, the smart thing to do, I might actually want to just consider doing this. And that is just not getting too close. Staying, you know, down here, waiting till morning or so, and then heading over where there's fewer mobs. I think I will do that. So let's just take a little boat ride in the meantime. Here's one of these steampunk flying ships that has mob spawners on it, which is always dangerous. I do want to take one of those on at some point, but not until we have good armor. I'm sure there's a lot of like really OP items that I could be making and getting, but I just don't know what they are because I'm not familiar with this mod pack. So we're just gonna chill out for a minute. Basically, I'm gonna line up here to be due south. Now that's interesting. What is that? There's a redstone component to it. Let me just pop over here real quick and see what this is. Is it part of a dungeon? It's really hard to see down here. But, oh, I thought that was redstone. It's just glass that's covering up something red. Oh, and there's a ladder. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, God. I think I can get out of here. Oh my god. This is so stupid. I could get out of here, but the problem is that I have to like hobble up here one ladder at a time, basically. Okay, let's see. I do not like that at all. Oh god. Okay, well, might as well get this one now. Well, I cannot stop that spawner. I have to get this ladder. Okay, and I've been set on fire somehow. Please pop into my inventory. Oh, man. Well, and there's just lag. There's lag. There's lag everywhere. This is not fair. There's beds. I like the beds. Can I open that door? Okay, yeah, let's just, whatever. That's stupid. Okay, well, let's... I don't even know what I had on me. It's very frustrating. Alright, let's just... I'm gonna have to borrow more planks from my house, I guess. This sucks. This mod pack is very frustrating in that way. I think it's actually a design flaw, to be honest, because if you're not geared up, you are completely overpowered by the mobs, and there's no like way to stop that. And then when you die like that, you simply die, and thus there's no incentive to. It deteriorates the incentive to survive in general, but especially to try to build your character up, because then what's the point if you're just going to be killed unfairly, quite frankly? Because that one I gotta say, you know what, screw it. That one, the game cheated on me. The game cheated me out of that because it lagged. I mean, frankly, several of my deaths have been because of lag, so you know what, screw it. We're gonna solve the problem of the game cheating on me with lag and get our stuff back. We're just gonna go, at the very least, get our stuff back from the ship, and if our stuff has disappeared, we're gonna take care of that too. This is complete bullshit. If the game's gonna cheat on me, I am gonna cheat right back. That's my policy on cheating. I don't cheat in games unless the game cheats on me. And I just died because of lag. And also, I mean, I'll take ownership for this death up here, because that one was me being overly ambitious with the daylight, but this one over here was lag. So we're gonna cheat back, get our stuff back, and resume where we left off. Now, I think we can do this just fine. I just get a little frustrated. So let's try to keep it we're just gonna keep it going, just like this. And there should be a boat, right? Yep, okay, there's the boat. And I'll just Pop down here. Alright. Now, where's my grave? Here it is. Okay, I don't know if I have to do that, and then do that. Okay. By the way, where does this go? Just another room, I guess? Well, whatever. Got our stuff back, that's what we came to do. I am kind of curious to look around just a bit. I'm actually curious if he drops any good loot. Just to have that knowledge. I'm not going to take it if he does. Well, it's a music disc. Hello? Ice crystal? I don't even know what that is. But anyway, let's get out of here. Okay. Pop back in here. And we're going to head north. Well, that was interesting. Definitely want to be careful. That's like a submarine, right? Let's go back to survival. Okay, so now I've got, and by the way, I don't feel like those are OP rewards, so I'm going to keep those just as a thank you present from the game for screwing me over. I don't understand what that was for. But I'm going to leave a boat here. And we'll use the same path we used to get up earlier. And now we're actually on the clock, I would say, because we have about 5 minutes to go to where our stuff was. And I'm not going to plan for any less or more time than that. It's going to be 5 minutes from my shore landing there. So 4.5 probably by now. Oh, I have a ladder in my inventory. I gotta not do that. That is not good for my health. Okay. Trying to avoid all these stupid pine tree leaves. Okay, we got a nice good open shot here. Oh boy, we almost fell. Try to avoid dying again. We'll drink as we move quickly. And we're less than 200 meters. Go careful over those hills now. Tetrahedrite. Even when I'm in a crunch for time like that, I still take the time to mark the tetrahedrite. Okay, here's the building, and there's a wolf. Okay, I thought that was a troll for a second. Alright, let's see. Let's see if the game stole my stuff. No, it's still there. Thank goodness. Okay. Good. Put that on. Oh god. Should have known by the moo sounds, because there's no cows around. Okay, and they could kill me easily. Okay. and they tend to charge. Yeah, they have this charge. Oh, shit! Well, at least my stuff's secure. You know, I'm getting sick of this. I'm going to come back, and I'm going to get my stuff. At least it's secure now, so it's not going to despawn. I'm going to do all that off camera. I'm going to do a whole bunch of stuff off camera. The next time you see me, I'll be back home, chilling like a villain. But we're going to call it this time. And once I start back home, it will be hardcore quest mode. I'm going to figure that out, get that started for you. And we may do another episode later tonight or tomorrow. We'll see. But thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Terrafirmapunk.